A late night Stargazer game. Going forward, Orange versus Nevada County Caterpies. Welcome to the PBO. I'm soaring flying here with Za
Back again. Gonna see my man Orange get a W.
and Kuma.
Hello.
Ready to
I'm
watch
here to see
Orange
Orange
lose?
lose. Yeah,
Let's
I'm here to see
go!
Orange lose.
Can't lose. Team Old People is taking a beating this week, so we need Orange to come through for us.
Who all is on Team Old People?
Wo Chien, the Boston Bay Bets, Apocalypse, Geo, and Orange.
And that.
And Six Tokens is an unofficial member of Team Old People.
He didn't
Okay,
sign
so
up.
this could be if he's leading the. Usually when Orange leads this, it's some type of offensive set. So it could be Focus Sash with Superpower. It could be Focus Sash with Hazards.
What if it's not
It is
double stash
Is it
again?
Superpower?
That is a,
Oh,
Want.
s- that is a
That's
Scarf
tough.
Darkrai.
Tough.
I'm
Superpower
sure
plus
Orange was not expecting the Scarf.
Orange
I
might
don't know that
lose.
he wasn't expecting it. I think he was hard staying in with this. So Orange is really afraid of Hypnosis on this for something. Not that it's not a good set, but like I feel like I wouldn't run
I
that most of the
I
time because
think
then you just
I
lose
think
three
he.
shit.
My first thought was he was like thinking about Sash and Nasty Plot or something.
Yep. Well, he was leading this. He was hard leading this, expecting the sash to go away, right? Like he didn't taunt, not thinking that was a possibility.
Oh,
So
okay.
this isn't
A double?
this isn't booster.
This is
So
an interesting switch.
From both sides. Was Volcanion
well, Orange
predicting
was
as a
definitely
Rue
going
to
to
come in?
switch. And the,
Thunderbolt?
so can this
No
take a hit?
para?
No.
Oh,
That
God!
is, yeah, it's
I think
pretty.
that would have died regardless.
I mean, he could have had Sludge Bomb. He could have had Sludge Wave. Like,
Yeah.
Nevada
I
County.
don't think this. I don't think that this is the. I mean, that's not a great trade for him, but you assume if he stays in there, he knows that doesn't kill, and he knows he'll probably get killed back. So there's a reason why he did that. He wanted the chip on this. If this lets something win. Uh, what it is, maybe like I really think Belly Bowl can do a lot here if it can stay alive from Swords Dance or Choice Band Rilla. I don't actually think anything can. The Belly Bolt should 1v1 everything in theory.
I doubt that Flash Cannon crit matter.
If
Kenny
it's
Ju-
Arm's pretty
Specs, I
strong.
don't think it does because
Just in case if
Valiant
it
has
did.
yeah, Valiant has very low special defense.
Yeah, I don't
Dio,
think it's specs, but
Dio comes back in to revenge the Volcanion. If he can even, if it'll even happen. Would Nevada switch out here? Is that a smart thing?
I don't know. This could be okay later against the Belly Bolt. Other than that, it's never going to get an attack off against anything. It could try to water absorb something from Quillfish. It's a possibility, but like, do you really want to take damage on anything? Like, you could go to Darkrai, but if he has Superpower or Focus Blast or any coverage movie, he really wants to
Oh,
spike. Okay, so
okay.
Orange, I'm gonna guarantee you, he has some sweep in his mind set up that he needed chip on this Volcanion for. That's the only way what's happening makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So whether that's Zarude or whether that's bulk up Talonflame, there's something that's supposed to happen here that the spike allows.
Needs to break any stashes. Here's the rune.
So this is a Trailblaze maybe coming out. Could just be knockoff. You would expect he can just go hard Avalugg, thinking that there's nothing that Zarude can do to him, which is a possibility. Could be Rocky Helmet Avalugg. Other than that, I would probably just stay in and attack this to make sure it doesn't set up on me. Because if I have Scarf Darkrai, I always have speed control on this, even if it Trailblazes. But it's an interesting thing because he brought the Avalugg, I'm guessing, specifically for this and or Garchomp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Garchomp did not make the final team, as I think Nevada
Yeah.
County has a Sylveon, so that probably scared away the Garchomp.
Yeah, and the Rillaboom is a relatively. It would have had to be special Garchomp, which I think would have been pretty good into what he brought. Like Earth Power would have been good in this game. Earth Power Draco.
Mm.
Um, This is an interesting turn because like Caterpie should realize that Orange is trying to do something specific here. I'm giving Orange the benefit of the doubt. Like
Yeah.
there's some reason why he kept that Volcanion in there. Because he could have gone to the Quillfish. It wouldn't have been enough to think that he needed to just not take the kill that was in front of him. But then again, he can also be thinking, if I kill this Darkrai comes in and there's nothing I can do. Okay.
Boots
Avalugg
lug.
So
comes.
Orange has to be very careful if there's not a special move on Talonflame, which you'd figure it would be because there's a Scizor on the bench on Caterpie's team. If Belly Bolt dies, this Iron Defense
Fairy
6-0s.
spins it away.
Flame body?
Flame body, that's what he's looking for, you're right.
No flame body proc.
Unfortunate.
If he's like overheat or something, he'll still do a ton.
If it's there's no reason to be Fizz-Def on Avalugg, so it's almost always full Spadef because the advancement in defense does very little. So I
Yep.
kind of want to know what this set is. I feel like I'm ahead if I'm Caterpies. I might just recover here and see what he does. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if I care if this gets burned. I'm probably body press. Well, body press is affected by burn. But if he does overheat, it's not like it's going to kill it. So this is
Yeah,
a
it won't
unique
kill.
situation. Overheat from uninvested Talonflame, if this is Spadef, probably does like, I don't know, 50, 45.
50, yeah, somewhere around there.
Which one is which one do y'all think is Terra for Orange, the Belly Bolt or the Zarude?
At this point, I think Terra Belly Bolt is better, but he might be too behind and he needs a sweep because there's a full health Dragapult, full health Rillaboom, full health Darkrai, and full health Sandy Shocks.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of offense on the other side. But I still think there's a chance that Terra Fairy Belly Bolt beats all 5 of these guys.
Flamethrower does 40. Ice Spinner 36. So we're just going straight
I don't-
attack.
I don't. Is that Spadef? I don't think that's Spadef.
If it's not, I don't know what. I mean, that's maybe hasn't used Avalugg too much, but the Avalugs don't usually get much from putting the HP in the. It's like the Chansey theorem. You don't really get that much out of putting it into the ridiculously high stat.
Already high enough.
Yeah, like Blissey puts just 252 in both its defenses on ladder.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but we
So-
could have a stalemate here. There's not really a great reason for either of these guys to recover.
Yeah.
Orange could Willow here, trying to catch a switch to the Dragapult. And if this Avalug's not body press, even if it is body press, it kind of becomes a dead setup fodder if it's burned. So I kind of like Willow here from Orange if he has it.
Yeah, if he's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
Flame
like,
Body
he
and
has
Willow.
it.
Non-committal move. He might have also been Brave Bird if he's worried about like something set up like Rillaboom. So, excuse me, he could be the Gale Wing set. I know he's run that before, so there's no guarantee.
And to die so quickly, so
Okay.
now we see a Zarude Rillaboom action. Here we go.
Okay, so he has to tear. Well, that's not true. He could go hard Talonflame on the U-turn.
He can be dark
He
or
U-turns.
poison.
He U-turns. That's ballsy, man.
Into Quillfish,
Okay,
which is
I mean, that-
poison point.
That would usually mean that
Is it Scarf
Zarude is not a sweeping set. Zarude is not a sweeping set.
If Zarude's not a sweeping set, and maybe it's the Quillfish. I don't know if Orange has enough. I don't know what his offense was supposed to be in this game. Until
I
I see
assume
the
it
set,
was Valiant.
I assume the two
I'm
that are
gonna give him
dead. The two that are dead.
Until I see it, ladies and gentlemen of the PBO Nation, I'm gonna give Orange the benefit of the doubt that there's some method to what's happening right now. There must
I
be.
think
There must
I
be
think
actually.
you are right in that it's Scarf Zarude.
that's the only way he would stay in there. There's no way you can take the chance with the.
If it's
Okay, so this
Scarf and he's Power Whip
this
probably just kills this thing.
yeah. So this is Ice Beam or Sludge Bomb.
Ice
We're fine.
Beam, no
The
freeze.
fact that he swapped. What is his root set?
Well, we know the Darkrai is Scarf. Remember?
Oh
So
yeah,
even
yeah.
even if it's Scarf here,
Slack off, okay. We're learning.
so this Rillaboom, I'm gonna imagine, like, if it's not pads, it's I don't know what it's doing in this game. Like, it's playing with fire if it's not pads. That's why it's so weird that Orange might have honestly like just not like put static on by mistake. Although I assume Electromorphosis is the natural ability, because I don't know why
It
Rillaboom
is.
wouldn't he had to have Toxic or Muddy Water. He could recover, but I don't know that it's really necessary.
I don't know if there's an electric
Yeah.
type in the game that doesn't get T-Wave.
Shocks,
Okay,
Toxic,
it is
gets
the
it.
Toxic. It is the Toxic.
Orange wants to
Orange,
chip
if you have
things
a
here.
if he has the Fairy on this, like, he's just moving around. He's gonna go back to Darkrai again.
Chipping it
What
up.
is a rude? I really don't know what Orange is gonna do to progress the game.
The cycle must
Well-
be broken.
At the end of the day, if the Belly Bolt is the last thing left and just sits there, and if there's no setup, Caterpies can't kill it.
Really?
Like, he can't downside to it other than, I guess, being weak to Sludge Bomb by the Darkrai. But remembering what's on what's he called? Orange's bench. I don't know that I mean, I'm sure the Darkrai has Sludge Bomb, but it doesn't need to. Like, it could be Psychic to not get resisted by the Garchomp as a neutral hit on the Valiant and the Garchomp.
He could tear a
It could be
poison here.
Trick.
Thoughts?
Yeah, if he fears the
He's-
body
He's
press.
got
but-
it. Thoughts?
Well, we know he's faster, so he's going to U-turn out. And we've seen this. I think we've seen this as in Rocky Helmet. The problem is that's going to recover now. But I would assume this is the Talonflame again.
It's body press.
That's an interesting play. If I would have just, there was no reason not to recover there. If
He
Caterpies is ahead and
he
he
must not
doesn't
have it.
need to play aggressive like that.
must not have
That's
it.
the first misplay we've seen from Caterpies that could be an issue right now.
And no flame body
This is
proc,
still-
assuming.
Yeah, this is still a free Wisp from Talonflame, which I think I would take. I think I would Wisp here. Because I don't think that he's going to go to the Sandy Shocks and take the damage. Because if the Sandy Shocks goes down, this game greatly opens up for Orange, in my opinion. Because if the Darkrai has Trick, correct? Am I making that up?
I'm pretty sure it gets Trick, yeah.
Okay. If the
So-
Darkrai had... If this hasn't been procced once for Flame Body and this isn't
Pads or whatever.
pads, which... that's crazy. That's like, what, 3-4 hits?
Yeah.
It's been a couple.
If the Darkrai doesn't have Trick, it's going to have to get flinches to beat the Belly Bolt.
So now Orange roosts here. And Avalugg, assuming no recover, just keeps attacking.
Yeah, Flamethrower. Just Flamethrower. If he has, I mean, he'd have a physical flying move, probably. The only thing he can do is go to Dragapult, which isn't a terrible play. But,
Go Shocks on the roost.
we got a little bit greedy there. Orange got a little bit greedy.
Orange is a greedy player.
Confirmed?
We haven't talked at the Shocks could just throw rocks here to expedite this process.
Yeah, if he
Because
has it.
there's no way he's not going to switch to Zarude again. Because he still hasn't terrored the Belly Bolt.
Zarude. Oh my god, we're
Is
stuck.
this also...
Zarude.
Zarude.
He's scared of the hypnosis.
Terra Poison.
You're that scared?
Why not just
That's
lead
why
it
he was
then?
spawned at the beginning. That's what it was for.
Holy shit. Anything else you want to know?
I think every time that Orange has played, as the Darkrai player, he always runs Hypnosis, so he thinks that like that's what people are gonna do. I'm not even saying that judgmentally. I'm just saying that's what I think is going on.
It's Boots Talonflame with Flame Body, so there's that.
It's gotta be fucking. Excuse me. It's gotta be Pads Avalug. It has to be. I'd be so mad if I was orange and it's not Pads Avalug at this point.
Here we go. And Hypnosis from a Darkrai. I have to see this tag out. I have to see this tag.
Does Nevada? So if I'm Nevada, I'm so far ahead. Don't get greedy and click Dark Pulse here.
Gets greedy, clicks Dark
You
Pulse.
did it. You're really risking that.
Oh,
You're really risking
right.
that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I wouldn't do that is if you're ahead, you don't need to play aggressively. That's the only way your opponent can get back into the game is if you do unnecessary risks and they take advantage of it. So like if Orange U-turn there would look silly.
No flinch. Doesn't get it. So now we're fishing for flinches here.
No, he's gonna switch back to the shocks.
Going Zarude,
He
Pulse.
stayed in. That's crazy. If I'm Orange, I'm U-turning. But we gotta win. U-turn.
It's now or never. Everything's
U-turn.
getting dangerously low.
What was the Quillfish set?
I will not spoil that one, but I'll tell you it's
Man,
not. I'll
he
tell you
really
it's
did just
not
go lucky.
it is not offensive Quillfish. I'll tell you that much.
Does Ice Spinner make contact?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it does.
yeah.
Okay, so this knockoff I don't think kills, which is dreadful that he has to switch out if this is a recover.
Oh,
I
crit!
don't think that this Avalok has recover.
Yeah, I don't know. I did not receive in Nevada County's pastes. Do not know.
I think we're
Yeah.
trying to win. We have to roost here. I think that's the only way we can win, is to keep this thing alive. I feel like he just goes back to Dark right now and Dark pushes us until we die.
Yeah, because Zarude's not a switch.
Flame can't do anything to you. You Volt Switch. It's probably this. I don't think we can win now. It had to be Terra Fairy Belly Bolt. Terra Fairy Belly Bolt would have 6-0'd this team, like on preview.
Yeah.
I get why he didn't do it, because this gives us a chance, because I think Talonflame could live this. It's possible.
I think it
Because
can.
it's probably max. Soren, what's the splits? Is it max HP, Talonflame?
Talonflame. 252 defense, 68 special defense.
And full HP or speed.
Speed's the rest.
Speed?
Yeah, speed's the rest.
That
188 speed. So
it's probably not going to live this then.
a bit of a bulky Talonflame.
Yeah, but he went full Fizz instead of doing the HP. I mean, it's possible. Darkrai's not that strong. It could live this.
It's really not that strong without boosting.
But it's also a talent.
It shows itself. Oh my god!
I told you this is some offensive Quillfish set. It's some offensive. Well, you have it, Soren. What's the Quillfish?
I'll ask you one question. When does Custat proc? At what point does Custat?
Right now.
Right now.
You want to guess what this Quillfish is off the Custat tech? Yo!
Destiny Bond.
It's Destiny Bond Quillfish! Yo!
Wait, hold on a second.
It is a Custat. It is a Custat. This Quillfish is only attacking move is flip turn. Otherwise, no attacking move.
Yo, if Darkrai switches here, it's a goat play from Caterpies. Like, I would fall for this. I would absolutely lose to this. I'm telling you right now. I think if this Darkrai dies, there's a chance that Zarude wins. I think it's possible.
Yeah,
he has enough stacks. No, Orange, why are you writing this in the chat? Don't let him think. Let him think that. Why would you write Quillfish? Let him think that it's over.
Yeah.
This is where if you're metagame, you say good game and act like you lost.
Custat! Bond! Pulse! It kills! Down goes the Darkrai! 3-3. Has 36 special defense, 220 in speed.
He has just enough to get over Scarf Shocks, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Okay, if this is the route, okay, we power whip here and it's fine. That'll do a shit. That we hit. I think we got this, honestly.
Does orange have it? Just click a
I think
move,
so.
and he has to land it. Power whip could move.
He does
Yeah,
have
you
to
have to hit
also
power
land it.
whip.
Just
I
saying.
think I just go for it and then I use the belly bolt as a sack. Because
Yeah,
belly
I,
bolt loses drag a pult regardless. And we hope it's not set up like DD pult. Power whip probably do like 35 to drag a pult. And if he goes to Rillaboom, it's fine. It'll set up the terrain. It'll do. It might kill the Rillaboom, honestly, in the terrain.
look. Oh yeah, it's at 58. I think it might.
This was the right play by Orange. I could hear maybe a U-turn here and go to the belly bolt, but I'm not looking at all the calcs, ladies and gentlemen. But my gut says that you just power whip here, and there's not really that big of a downside to it as long as you don't miss. Because I think you sack the belly bolt all the time because it can't beat at its HP it can't beat shocks and it probably can't beat Rillaboom. You could maybe catch the shocks on a turn and Terra Water. What are the other moves on belly bolt? Does it have Terra Blast Water or Muddy Water?
Slack off, volt switch, toxic, sucker punch.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker punch.
I guess what to kill like Sash.
Surprise bolt, I guess.
And we've hit a timer game. 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. A turn a minute. A minute a turn.
Yeah. I'm really interested in what the belly bolt set is supposed to do. The fact that it can't hit shocks at all. That's really tough.
Yeah, not being able to hit the ground type when you have plenty of
Power up
options.
lands, kills.
That's absolutely the right play. So they're gonna go to Dragapult. We hope it's not set up, and we just go to Belly Bolt. We just hope it's not set up. If it's set up, they win right here. Nothing we can do.
And
Okay,
every time a game hits 30 minutes, the game just fucking ends. And what's the point of timer? And what is the point of timer? It never fails. The timer is, I think, like 3-0 right now. And as soon as Sucker Punch shows it, darts.
If this was just Terra Fairy Belly Bolt, it literally 6-0'd. It's so tough.
POV, I can't.
So maybe this is min speed Dragapult.
Imagine.
Matt.
Terra Poison, just showing it off now. Every fucking time.
Tough. That's tough.
Orange drops its first game of the season, and Nevada County stays in the hunt for playoffs. A long game. The great game.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to always remember Terra Fairy Belly Bolt 6-0 this game.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about Dragon Darts.
Yeah. Considering how badly that game went, I'm happy that ended the way it did.